In the dawn of the 20th century, two great sisters were born in Belfast, symbols of progress, pride, and human ambition. They would soon carry both the glory and the curse of an age obsessed with perfection. Harland and Wolff's shipbuilders labored day and night, crafting the largest moving objects ever made. Each rivet told a story of sweat, hope, and unseen flaw. The White Star Line dreamed not of speed, but of supremacy. Ships so vast and elegant, they would redefine luxury at sea. The Titanic and Britannic were to be the crown jewels. Titanic was a fortress of steel and beauty, 882 feet long, 46,000 tons of power and grace. She was the promise of a new age, unshakable, unsinkable. Britannic followed her sister, larger, stronger, a perfected design forged in the shadow of Titanic's fate. But destiny would not be kind to her either. Titanic was more than a ship. She was a palace adrift on the ocean, carrying the world's richest and poorest side by side on her maiden voyage. On a bright April morning, Titanic set sail for New York, 2,200 souls aboard, unaware that half would never see land again. The days were peaceful. Laughter, music, and the illusion of safety. The ship moved through the Atlantic like a city that forgot the sea could turn cruel. At 9 p.m., a wireless warning arrived. Icebergs dead ahead. But Titanic pressed on, confident in her own invincibility. At 11:40 p.m., disaster struck. The unsinkable ship met an immovable mountain of ice, and human pride met its breaking point. The ship shuddered and tilted. Disbelief spread faster than fear. Orders were given, but the sea had already won. Only 20 lifeboats for 2,200 people. As luxury turned to terror, class divisions blurred. Survival belonged to chance. As screams filled the night, the band played "Nearer, My God, to Thee." Their music became the ship's final heartbeat. At 2:20 a.m., the great ship vanished beneath the Atlantic, carrying dreams, names, and untold stories to a cold grave. Only 706 survived. The rest became whispers in the waves, a reminder that no creation can outlive its creator's flaws. After Titanic's loss, Britannic was reborn, not for luxury, but for mercy. Her mission, to heal, not to dazzle. As World War I raged, Britannic sailed under the banner of compassion, yet fate was quietly following. On November 21, 1916, danger waited below the waves, unseen, silent, deadly. At 8:12 a.m., an explosion ripped through her side. Whether mine or torpedo, no one could say for sure. History would debate, but the sea decided. Within 55 minutes, the proud Britannic followed her sister beneath the Aegean. Another unsinkable dream claimed by the same deep blue. At different depths, they sleep together. Iron twins separated by 4 years, and bound by fate. 73 years later, explorers found her at last, silent, majestic, and heartbreakingly whole in her ruin. Britannic, too, was found, her hull nearly intact, a ghost hospital beneath the waves. They were engineers, musicians, nurses, and children, ordinary souls caught in history's most extraordinary tragedy. From their loss came laws, more lifeboats, better radios, safer seas. Even in death, they taught humanity how to live. Legends grew around their names, curses, omens, and prophecies. But the truth was simpler. Pride always sails before the fall. Every diver who descends sees not just wreckage, but a monument to the fragile line between human genius and nature's power. Though a century has passed, the ocean still whispers their names. Titanic and Britannic, sisters of sorrow and strength. Their story lives in every ship that sails today, a warning carved into steel, a prayer carried by every wave. Empires fall, names fade, but the ocean remembers. Beneath its calm lies the story of two sisters, and the dream that sank twice.